Okay, this is one of those videos where you don't know what you're going to get, including me. This is a TS120V, and we're going to pull it out of the box and see what's in it. You may get as big a surprise as me. I don't know. I'm just going through boxes at the moment as clients require a radio, and I actually thought we still had a 130V sitting in the box here, but that might have sold. I'm still trying to just check around for that, but I thought while we're busy trying to find things, I'll do this, if I can get it open. Alright, what have we got in here? Okay, original books. Good. Always good. Always a good sign. So, original books. There's a radio in there. Is there a power cord? There's a power cord and a mic. It's actually got a Kenwood mic with it, so, you know, just the MC43S these days. Big bucks. Well, not big bucks, but they're... I think last time we sold one, it was about 75 bucks, one of those. They're crazy money these days. One original foam, to be fair. The makeshift beer carton for the rear foam. So someone's lost the foam at some stage. We may actually have another foam lying around. We have lots of things lying around. All right, to get this out, let me just use two hands. Okay, with our original manual, original MC45 microphone. This must be, hang on, my monitor. Let me fix my monitor here. Now, this is why I always plug a radio into a dummy load, obviously in the monitor. I'm sitting there thinking, that's not my monitor. This was in transmit mode at the time, and it was picking up my audio, and it was just hearing a little bit there, and you can sort of see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So the send receive switch. Great switch until you, but, you know, obviously turn on with a dummy load. Now, you're probably not seeing, I've got a lot of light on, let me just show you, the lights are working on this radio quite nicely. I've got a fair bit of light coming on the front of this, so you may not see that so well. And this is looking good. Okay, one of the tests you do with the 120S, 120V, 131 SV, etc., is to find out if there's any buffer issues. So basically, you're clicking through your bands, and if you can do what I'm doing there, and none of these bands pop out and go, you'll get dots across the screen here, you've got a really good chance that you've got a good one, which is good. And don't get me wrong, it's a very simple fault to fix if you ever get a problem with it. Very, very simple. Little buffer that transistor 2SE710 gives some trouble sometimes. And what it'll do, it'll stop 10 meters and 21 megs from working. And 18 as well on the 130s. When you get that problem. The other thing that you'll get when some bands are missing will be that someone's done a 27 meg mod on it, and sometimes you'll get some bands that are missing because of that, so they'll have a switch somewhere or not have a switch. Some people didn't bother, which was terrible. I mean, look, I understand people convert them to 27 megs, that's their choice, but I still think put a switch in so you can get back to all the bands, So anyway, that was more prevalent on the 130s as being a problem. Trying to remember, I think it knocked out one of the bands on, I think it knocked out 7, did it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. This one's not modified, and how we can tell that is we can go to here, and we can say, is that 28 megs like it says it is? And it is. 28092. 092. Yep. No, that's fine. If this was modded, your band here at 29 megs would read 27 megs. 29092. 29092. Oops. I'll be right. Anyway, okay, so good. So remembering the 120V is the lower power of the two. Let me check how much current. That current meter doesn't work on that thing, does it? That's right. It's not good. Doesn't really tell me much. I'm running a slightly smaller lead at the moment on this just to do the test, so I may not get completely full power. I was only just thinking about that. I stole my big heavy duty test lead, which you don't need a lot of current to run one of these, but you still need, 4 to 5 amps to do it. And my lead is definitely a little small over there. In that that's what it requires, and that's what I'm feeding it with. So it's just just a little bit minute to what it should be. All right. Now, being that I'm using a 8924C, I can resolve sideband. You can demod sideband. They're a little bit average, to be honest, but we're not really worried about that so much. We're more worried about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hollow, 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 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of loss just through that current supply. I might actually just hook up another lead to go and grab one. Oh, there's another way of doing that. Oh, hang on, I know how I can do it. Hang on. Yep, and we can get a bit more current. I just doubled up one of the other leads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and straight away, yep, yeah, you're 10 watts plus. I'm not on a PP meter here too, by the way, so that's probably another thing to be aware of. All right, okay, carrier mic gain's actually way down at the moment. Let's see what we get when we put that up a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, definitely a lot more drive there. Look at that. 1, 2, yeah. Pace to put the mic up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The resolution of the 8924 is absolutely terrible. Like, I can try and it doesn't resolve very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, no, it's terrible. Yeah, this is why I miss my R2001 in my main workshop. I've actually got another 2001 sitting out the other workshop. I might move that around. We've actually got a Motorola R2600 coming down from Brisbane at the moment, but that won't resolve sideband either. So, anyway, look, not a big issue. Generally, if we know that they receive, we know they transmit. And what I was going to do, I was actually going to put it back down to maybe about 7 megs and try another band. And actually, what I'm first going to do, 7092.5. Close enough. And good power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it really doesn't. For SSB demod, it really doesn't do it very well at all. There's a little speaker here that you're supposed to be able to hear it out of. I've got to put an external speaker on this. Yeah, actually, Bob, when I talk to you next, 7RX, mate, I need to talk to you about. I know you found a way to make this actually quite good on sideband, and I just can't remember what you were telling me, to be honest. But anyway, all right. So we're on 70. What are we on? Let's just make it easy for keying numbers in and doing bits and pieces. Let's put it on 7.1. A little bit of noise there. And let's go to RX test. We obviously did a CB last, if that's on 27355. We did the jumbo, that's right. So we can then go into there and go 7.1, and we want megahertz. Now we're going to come down to the, there we go. Alright, so, and we want to go in microvolts. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's hearing down to 0.2 already. You can hear it in there actually. 0.5 is our gold standard. 0.5 hearing it very well, so that's good there. And we're putting about 1 million microvolts in there. Yeah, this thing it's receiving very well. Let's go back to the transmit test so we actually get rid of that noise. Yeah, so this is receiving really well, and I've got a good friend of mine up in New South Wales that's just chasing either a 120 or 130. He particularly wants the V version, and I understand why he's doing that. This might be a good one for him, actually. It's I just got to check through. You know, we may host a video for a 130 soon as well, 130V if I find it. But I honestly, I've looked through all the boxes, and the problem is we've got so many Kenwood boxes. Like, look, there's another, that's a TS120S there. Oh, that's brand new. That one, that's brand new. That's never been out the box. Well, sorry, I pulled it out, liar. With the VFA 120, SP 120, and I've got the TL 120 in the box as well. Yeah, that's, but yeah, as I go around here, honestly, there's a 130S there, which we know that's sitting right there. I actually had that on test the other day. SM220, Bob, South Australia, got to talk to you about. There's an original box for that as well. And see, there's more 120Vs. That one's got a buffer. I know for a fact. I remember. I put a little note in it. I don't remember. Oh, there you go. There's a TL120 amplifier. And see, no, sorry there. And that's why people want the 120Vs or 130Vs, because you put them together with those amps, they do sound great. Some people just want them for QRP, of course, you know. But yeah, and I think there's more Kenwoods somewhere. I think they're boxed up out in the American barn, to be honest. But yeah, I was just having a quick mind-blowing sort of look just to make sure I'm not... If anyone picks up and sees a 130V in a box somewhere and I'm missing it because I'm just going absolutely blind, here's another box from Jeff Folwell, still not opened. Oh, look, Jeff, mate, I you know, and don't take offence to it. It's not. It's just I haven't got to it. I don't even know what's in there because Jeff sends me so much stuff. Anyway. Yeah, so if you saw a 130 as I was walking around, just yell out, but I think it did go. Or, yeah, I've got to check our main workshop, workshop area, and also, no, it's not in there. No. What's this? Oh, that's another 130S. Oh, you're joking. So, there's that 130S. Hang on, does that mean... Was that the box? No, we had another box for 130. No, that's that 130S box there. So there's another 130S there. Okay, so guys, we've got 130Ss obviously, and maybe I'm just getting confused with Vs. We've got a lot of Vs in stock, but I just thought we had a 130V. Anyway, Greg, you know who you are. I'll send you this video, obviously, of the... What's that one down there? I think that's JC FRG 7700. All right. The Scooper Sprechfunkgerät 23 channel. Jeez. Some of the stuff I collected, honestly, mental. Absolutely mental. All right, so we didn't find a 130, unfortunately. It was a nice walk around. I found, oh, that's right, and I found another box, but I don't know what the deal is here. But the good news is we might be able to steal a foam from that 130V box for Greg. Don't know. We'll see. Should be able to. Certainly we'll give it to you, Greg, if I have it here, no question. So I'm just thinking, what's in this? I don't know what's in here these days. Oh, they're like new, those Pace radios in the box. There's so much stuff that... yeah. Why doesn't someone just come and buy me out? It's so much easier than doing this one-by-one thing. You know, you'll make a fortune if you do. I've got other things I've got to do in my time. Anyway, you know what? I do love it, but yeah, sometimes it's a bit enormous. All right, so this one fires up well, and I'm pretty happy with it. I just want to do one last test with it, which is really just to say each band. I want to make sure that each band transmits. I've got CW turned down at the moment, so yeah, that's good. 7 megs. Let's go on to 14 megs. Yep, beautiful. Just a last sort of thing. You're very unlucky to get an issue if you've done all the tests I've done so far. Yep, good. Happy. 29 megs. Beautiful. 29.5. It should be 29.6. Sorry. Yes, 29.6. I'll be right. Beautiful. I'll tell you what. Look, on the surface, I think working quite okay. Vox, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I've got to turn the Vox gain up, I suppose. Let's have a bit of delay, bit of anti-Vox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, not too much. Actually, I just really want gain, Vox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do you make the Vox work? Come on, that's there. Anti should be about there. Delay, well, it doesn't really matter. Holo, 1, 2. No idea why the Vox 1, 2, 1, 2. That could be the mic wiring too. No, it wouldn't be on these. No. Give me a second. Yeah, here's the deal. Don't try to run Vox on CW. I looked and thought, what am I doing wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hang on. Get a bit closer to the mic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Vox is working. Good. Oh, it turned off now. Hang on. Oh, it's had me stumped. Yeah. Okay. So when you're in Vox 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on CW, of course, but there it will work there. Sorry, just being fixed. You'll get nothing on. No crystals fitted. Receiver incremental tuning, of course, side to side. So basically, you'll get there like so. calibrator, but you know. And just zeroes out, yeah. Noise blanket, yep. Well, I think she's a goer. She's a goer. All right, there you go, Kenwood TS120V. And there you go, just to take it. That's how it naturally looks without me putting light on it. And that's the, you know what? No matter what, I still don't want ever to see LED bulbs in these things. The incandescent lighting on them is by far the better way to go. Turn that down. By far the better way to go. They just look so genuine, Kenwood, you know. And yeah, it's a good one. All right. Well, this will be box books and original mic, original power cord, blah, blah, blah. It's probably going to head up to Greg, but if not, yeah, it'll send out to someone. It's just a matter of whether Greg wants a 120 or a 130 specifically. He's sort of looking at both, so and he's been a great mate of mine for years, so it doesn't bother me which way, you know, whether he buys something or not for me is never an issue. It's more I want to get him the right thing. You know, I'd rather wait if it's definitely a 130 that he's after. By the looks of it, we can supply him 130Ss, but I know that's not what he's after. So anyway, all right. Thanks for having a look at the video. And yeah, 130, 120. I'll be right. 120V. Gotta love the old fellas. That's where I started. Absolutely. My first setup was a 120, but then I very quickly, when they bought the 130 SE out, I bought the 130 SE and I bought all the line-up bits, you know, the VFO and everything to go with it. I was about 13 or 14 years old, maybe 15, might have been 15 by the 130, and absolutely loved it. Then I went to the 530 SP, and you know, for a guy that worked in an ICOM dealership, I bought a hell of a lot of Kenwood, I can tell you. All right, guys, 73s, all the best. Thanks for having a look at this video.